Hi guys, Coco Pen here. This is part 2 of my San Francisco Pen Show 2025 haul. I went back Sunday and did a few things. Didn't get quite as much stuff as Friday, but there are a few things that I also forgot to show you for my first pen haul video. So if you want to see what else I got, there's another video from Friday in the morning before the general pass folks came in. So this is from Friday. I forgot to show you. This is Leonardo gave me this tote bag as well as the pen. It's a zipper bag. It's pretty cool. LeonardoPen.com, and I used it on Friday. I like that it has a zipper. And then I forgot to show you my Franklin Christoph pens. So all of this stuff I haven't really looked at, so you'll be surprised as much as I will be when I open it. So here's, in no particular order, one of the Franklin Christoph pens. And this one is here. This one, let's see. It doesn't have the model or the resin color or the nib on it, unfortunately, but I tried to get a bunch of different nibs. It came with this case, very understated and classic, and the box, and it looks like a black cartridge and a blue cartridge. This one looks like a medium nib here, and the resin is semi-translucent. It looks like the top sort of has a rainbow resin, as does the bottom. It looks like this is, it says 45. I don't know if that's the model number or the number in the series. It's engraved on the bottom. Oh, and inside is a cartridge converter, standard. Many of the pens I have are sort of busy with lots of different color resins or sparkles or whatnot. So I liked how these pens were really understated. Here's another one from them. I think this was maybe the first or second table I went to, because I don't have any of their pens and wanted to check them out. Let's see, so the same bag. And this one is a pocket pen with a lot of pretty colors and some shimmer and metallics and opalescent. The top has their emblem engraved. Bottom also says 45. And it's got 3 rings there. The nib looks like a fine and has their engraving on it. These are steel nibs. This one does not have anything inside, so I'm sure a compact converter versus eyedroppered even. I'll let you know. I got this one from them. with a clip. This one is quite a bit more translucent and more classic white. And on the bottom, it's the same resin. On the top, it has sort of a slightly metallic gray and white resin with an F engraved on it, and 4 diamonds. There's 4 diamonds on the clip as well. And around the cap, Franklin Christoph. This nib, I think, I don't know what kind of nib this is. I can't tell. Oh, this I think is a fine here. And inside is the typical standard converter. I'll show you a few other things in between all the pens. Let's see, a few stickers here. I went to the Urushi pen table and they had lovely pens, which were out of my price range, but did talk to the guy and he sold 3 pens, he said, one of which was $18,000. And some free stickers from Rickshaw. Yep. And the next pen from Friday that I forgot to show you is a Franklin Christoph pen. Oh, this one has a bigger case. So it's the same gray, but it's got a grid pattern on it. And this pen, oh, this is one of their bigger pens. I guess this one, this is a 6 Bach, and in the sunlight, I think it fluoresces. This is a model 66. And I forget what type of nib this has on it. On the side is engraved Franklin Christoph. I wanted one of their antique glass resin pens. It's not a glass pen, but it's I think that resin is called antique glass. Standard converter there. But they didn't have any. They had one with, I think, a black cap. Also comes with a black and blue ink cartridge. And then the last one from Friday also was from their table. I guess I went sort of haywire at their table. Comes with the cartridges. And this is Audrey is their Nibmeister. This was a medium, I think their specialty proprietary nib. I think it was called a signature, which I think cost a little bit more, not much more, but it was a good writer. I can do another video. So this one's translucent green with a more opaque green at the bottom and the top. And it has their name engraved on the side and their emblem, F with 4 diamonds on the top. Nothing on the bottom, and the same clip as previous with the 4 diamonds. And this is the nib. Comes with their standard cartridge converter, and their name is engraved on the converter. Okay, and let's see. I got a bag from, I wanted something that was specific to the pen show, so I got a Fog Cats tote bag, which is super cute. A fat cat with all the pens. SF Pen Show 2025. And then a few other stickers. Peyton Street Pens, PSP. They're out of Santa Cruz. And then I bought one of their pens that they have Ranga make. I have another Ranga pen that I ordered, I think, off of Fountain Pen Revolution. But these pens were pretty cheap, cheaper than the Ranga site, and then you could sort of see what the resins look like in person. This one is Ebonite, but is not polished shiny, so it has the matte finish. And it, I think, comes with a Jovo nib. That is plain, and I got the 1.5 stub, so looks pretty cool. And inside, converter. So I think on their website, Peyton Pens, it's I think about 20 bucks more maybe, but they were selling this one at the show for 100, which was very reasonable. I think on the Ranga site, it's more than that. And it comes with silicone grease and a dropper. I'm sorry, a pipette, plastic pipette. And writing instruments for every budget. Oh, so this can be eyedropper. Tips for eyedropper pen usage. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I forget what this is called, maybe Model 5. It's huge. And it doesn't post very well and would be too long and would be ridiculously huge. So I have pretty small hands, size 6 surgical gloves, but I do like big pens. Yeah, so there's that, and that's all I got. On Sunday, I went to the ink swatching station, but didn't swatch all the inks because I went to a class, one of their workshops. I went to the Monoline lettering workshop by Bechori. He's from Japan and speaks mainly Japanese, so there was a translator. But it was really fun. Let's see. Oh, here's my practice sheets. And then I did this for you. He gave out some inks and some of the nibs that are specific to Monoline. And since it was the last day, he gave away 20 cc's of the ink, which is Tono and Limbs Suit, Spade, and Blue Macaron. And then these nib holders are standard graph nib holders. And these are called Browse Ornament nibs. So he taught us how to clean them, how to take them apart, put them back together, how to care for them. And he taught us how to mix inks so that they flow into each other. And you use one nib per one color. So that was a great class. I really enjoyed it. I took a couple of other classes too, which I can show you. I took a basic nib care and smoothing class that was taught by Sunny Ko, who's from Singapore. That was on Thursday before the show started. And then I took a nib grinding class on Saturday night. He is the owner of Street Pens and is a nib meister. So the first class, he gave out, what's it called? Wing Sun demonstrator with a nib in it. He gave us some ink, which was, what's it called? Almost Safe Testing Blue. And he gave out 2 nibs, one of which had normal alignment and one was misaligned, and we had to fix it, as well as he gave us a loop. I think it's a 30x loop, a triplet 30x loop, and then some 2500 sandpaper, and these are called lapping papers, which sort of polish the pen. So he taught us how to make nibs smoother, how to care for them, just some standard things. When you buy a pen and it's a little scratchy, you might have to sort of work on the tines a bit. And then the second class I took on Saturday night was the nib grinding workshop, and that was, I think, 3.5 hours. So he gave us some more of the sandpaper and the lapping papers, and he gave us 5 nibs, and we learned how to grind 3 nibs. We learned the stub nib, and then the crisp italic, and the cursive italic. And then he showed us how to do a couple more grinds, but we didn't have time for it. So I really enjoyed the workshops, and I enjoyed the pen show in general. All weekend there was something to do, and I met a lot of really cool people. Oh, this was from the nib grinding workshop as well. I met a lot of cool people and learned a lot of things, and had a great time. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya next time.